Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Tony Max. Y'all know I do it to the max. Coming back at y'all again with another fantastic episode of Truth to Life, where we discuss real life issues that affect real life people in real everyday life. Well, in today's issue, you guys, we're going to discuss success and how we define success, because many people define it in different ways. So I hope you got your pen and your pad. You ready? Come on, let's dig in. Okay, you guys, success. What is the true definition of success? How do you define success? Is success defined by $100,000? Is that when you're successful? Is it when you acquire a job of making $150,000 a year? $500,000? I mean, you know, what is success? Is it when you purchase that $1 million home or that $250,000 home? Or is it when you become a billionaire? What is success? How do you define success? Well, the truth about the matter, you guys, is that everyone defines success differently. Well, as far as the general definition of success is basically how people perceive you based on your materialistic possessions. But that's not the individual definition of success, because let me pose this question to you. Let's say we have a 16-year-old, well, no. Let's say we have a 10-year-old, a child, and he wants to be a carpenter for whatever reason. He just loves working with wood, and he's always been fascinated by it. He watches the TV channels with the home improvements and woodworks. So this has been something that has consumed him for, who knows how many years, right? So he goes to school, he excels in shop class, and everything that he does is pretty much centered around wood and wood crafting and wood building, right? So he graduates high school, takes a class in college, and becomes a full-fledged carpenter. And in his mind, he has his own business, right? Because he's been doing this for a while, so he takes on jobs as he gets them. And he's doing okay for himself, pretty well, you know, nice house, nice vehicle, and he has some money in the bank and he stays busy. So according to him, based on the goal that he set for himself when he was a child, based off of his desires, he has accomplished that goal. So in his mind, to that particular individual, he is successful. Why? Because he's accomplished his goal, his lifelong goal, the one that he's desired the most. So that same principle applies to music, it applies to singing, it applies to poetry, plumbing, mechanic, whatever you want to do, construction, nail tech, hair designers, barbershops, it doesn't matter, a car salesman, whatever you want to do. That's what defines success. Your personal definition. What someone else thinks, how someone else feels, what someone else believes is unique to that particular person, and it's totally irrelevant when it comes to you, because you are the person who is responsible for designing and building your life according to how you have it designed. Some people want to go work for the, let's say, a union, a police union, or a dock union, or a shipping channel union, whatever the case may be. That's what they want to do. So to them, maybe that's what success is to them. Or maybe they hate their jobs and they're just doing it to earn the check. Well, at any rate, it doesn't change the facts. The fact is, success is unique to the individual. This is something that is innate with this particular individual. And it's esoteric within a group of individuals that actually find or share the same thought pattern as far as the definition of what success is. Someone else's opinion of your career choice, or what you desire, or what you possess, or what you own, is basically an assessment based off of their upbringing and what they believe about themselves. But that, again, is innate within them. So they may not have wanted to be a plumber or a car salesman or a construction worker. Maybe they wanted to work in Fortune 500 companies. See, it's like when we go about judging each other's worth or value based on their career of choice, that's where you make your first mistake. Because there is no ubiquitous appraisement for an individual's value. See, this is something that we need to get away from. You can judge what you want to judge, however you want to judge it, but it does not change the facts. If I am a carpenter or a plumber and I'm 100% comfortable within who I am and what I'm doing and what I've established and accomplished in my life, then I'm good within myself. I'm satisfied, I'm content, okay? Well, if you are not happy and you're looking down your nose in disapproval of what someone else has chosen for themselves, then where's the logic in that? How does that translate into happiness for this other person outside of yourself if just because you have accomplished certain things and you're financially at a certain level in life, as long as this guy is able to pay his bills, take care of his family, and take care of himself, and he ain't asking you for nothing, what difference does it make? See, and that's the problem. You get people that become, they're locked into, they become possession whores, for lack of a better choice of word. And what they do is that they focus on accomplishments and possessions as opposed to the quality of the character of an individual, which is much more significant and important than what someone owns. Who I am is more important than what I own, period. But not everyone has that level of enlightenment, and they're down operating in the basis reactions or most fundamental operating system of human behavior, which is in the limbic system, which is basically when you operate as an animal, also known as the old brain, to where you just responding, or better yet, you're reacting to stimuli. When you react to stimuli, you're operating out of your limbic system. And what's that going to do? You're basically an animal. That's all you're doing. Because you're only allowing yourself or limiting yourself to operate on your animal instincts as opposed to your higher level of intellect, which you could easily do. But because people become so encompassed, so swallowed, so engulfed or enraptured in their possessions and in their accomplishments, they tend to believe that they would project their beliefs onto someone else and believe that this is how everyone is supposed to live, and that's not how it's supposed to go. If Sally is perfectly content with being a beautician, then why would you impose your lifestyle on her when she's just fine doing what she's doing? See, that's those that are limited. So folks, stay away from them. Stay away from people that have a dejective attitude toward what you've accomplished or what you're doing in your life or what you possess. No one cares about that. That is not important. Stuff and accomplishments are not important. The only thing that is important is relationships, how you treat each other. And if you haven't evolved to a high enough level of intellect and spiritual enlightenment and emotional maturity to where you're able to conduct yourself in a loving, courteous, compassionate manner toward your fellow man and fellow woman, then you need to work on yourself. That's a self problem. You need to operate in some introspect and find out what's wrong with you and fix you, because nothing is wrong with everyone else. You must be the problem. So, for those, and this is only for those who operate like that, because everyone doesn't operate like that, you know, but you do have a lot of people that do operate like that, and just because I'm driving a Bentley or Maserati or whatever it is you want to drive and I live in a mansion, then there must be something wrong with you because you're not at this financial level of accomplishment. Well, that's not everyone wants to drive a Bentley. Not everyone wants to live in a mansion. It's not that serious, bro. It's a trip how we create our standards of living and expect everyone else to share in our opinion of what success is supposed to look like. So for those of you that are all snooted up and you're looking down at your nose toward other people in disdain, well, you need to go look in the mirror, because you obviously have deep-seated psychological issues that actually indicate that there's something wrong with you. Not wrong with everyone else, but there's actually something wrong with you. So, with that being said, I just wanted to bring that to you guys' attention because you have a lot of people that operate like that and it's unfortunate. And what happens is that they tend to contaminate just about any and every atmosphere that they're in with negativity, their negativity as a result of what they possess and how they feel about what they possess in opposition to what someone else possesses when they happen to be in a little bit higher bracket. So anyway, thanks again for coming to the channel, you guys. Thanks for the love and the support. I'm almost there. I'm going to keep pushing, you guys. Hey man, don't forget in the upper right hand corner, click on the links for the music and the clothing line. The music that you hear in the background right now is music that I've made because that's what I do. And thanks for the love and the support again. If you happen to be on your device or your a tablet or your phone, you can look in the directly up under the video where it says show more. Click on that link and then you'll see the links for the music and the clothing line. Thanks again for the love and the support. And hey man, don't forget to hit that like button and hit that subscription button because it does hit the notification bell because what it does is it sends a notification to the YouTube algorithm to play more of my content for more people, to suggest more of my content to more people so they can learn and take notes and maybe make improvements on themselves because we're all about self-improvement here at Truth to Life. So again, thanks a lot you guys for coming. Thanks for the love and the continued support. Till next we meet. Peace and progress to you, baby. Mwah.